Straight up, if you consider the stakes and the context, this is one of the craziest endings to a game I've ever seen, and also one of the most brutal ways to lose a game. Let me set the stage. Game 4 of the PWHL Walter Cup Finals, Minnesota is up 2-1 in the series with a chance to win it all and take the Walter Cup home in double overtime. It's 0-0. The goalies have been brick walls. Near the end of the second overtime, number 1 pick Taylor Heisey comes flying down the wing, charges the net, loses the puck, but her teammate gets the rebound and Minnesota wins it. First ever PWHL champions, but wait, big oof. After Minnesota throws off their gloves and helmets and sticks go flying, the referees take another look and the goal is called back for goalie interference. And in my opinion, probably the right call. I mean, the goalie clearly cannot control their crease and make an unobstructed attempt at the puck. But to make this call, well, it's not easy and a total gut punch for Minnie. The players were already crying in tears at the thought of winning the first league title, only to have it ripped away and be left having to figure out where your gloves went, which you just threw in the air. I don't think I've ever seen that happen in a championship game before, but, and I can't believe I'm saying this, shout out to the Nuggets on the refs again for calling this one and getting it right. You know that ref deep in their bones did not want to make the call to the home crowd, but you have to get it right. They ruled that it was because of footing, not the defender, that the player collided with the goalie, so it's a clear case of interference. I will note, Brandon, we talked about this, actually disagrees. He thinks the call was wrong. You know, he's a speedy little gremlin on the ice like Heisey. When we play hockey, and he says it's just a power move towards the net without malice, with an unfortunate outcome for Boston, but he's wrong. And he's also the Leafs guy on our two-man team, so he's probably a little biased against Boston sports. Anyway, after the goal was called back, you just knew Boston was going to win it, and the wind was gone from Minnesota's sails, and they were left dead in the water. They turn it over on a sloppy zone exit. Boston grabs it, gets it to Mueller, who fires off an absolute rocket to the back of the net as Boston takes it 1-0 in double OT to force a final Game 5. And they run off the ice. It reminded me of the Florida Panthers doing that last year in the Eastern Conference Finals. They don't leave any time for review, and I love it. Also, shout out to the PWHL's final production. I love the finals logos on the ice. Chef's kiss for those. If you haven't realized it already, the NHL doesn't really do that anymore. You need the ad space to sell things. So, I don't know. It might sound dumb in a way, but as a team and a rink, I love that you have the ability to earn that paint on the home ice. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an old head now, but I enjoy the little extra razzle-dazzle on the ice come playoffs. And now here we go. Series tied up 2 apiece with the final Game 5. Winner takes all game to crown the first ever PWHL championship coming this Wednesday night. I will be in the chat for this one as I was in the past. There were like 40,000 people watching the game live on YouTube, which was really cool. So I can't wait. And for the last time for this PWHL season, I'll ask you, who do you have to win it all? Boston or Minnesota? Let us know below.